And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Sagittarius from now to the end of the year. It's a generalised forecast based on Sagittarius sun sign forecasts only. If you want a proper forecast for you as an individual, come to me through my website and I'll sort you out. For Sagittarians, the rest of this year, well, overall, for the majority of you, it's actually not too bad. You're one of the few signs that's actually going to do relatively well this year. There is a big full moon, a new moon in Sagittarius coming up, and that's going to be on the 23rd of November. Have I got this right? Yeah, I have. 23rd of November, start of your sun sign. That's the new moon in Sagittarius, and that's actually looking rather nice. That seems to be full of opportunities for either travel or partying or a degree of leisure and pleasure. But then quality beats quantity. Don't go over the top. Now, certain planets are seriously not looking at you. Pluto isn't touching you. Great. There's nothing going on behind the scenes. You're not being targeted or shafted. There's no manipulation or power struggles. There's nothing subversive, coercive going on in the background. And you don't seem to be sabotaging yourself or shooting yourself in the foot. For the majority of you, psychologically, I'm giving you pretty much a clean bit of health. Also, there appears to be little sign, if any, of any new drama. Uranus isn't touching you. There's no rugs being pulled from underneath your feet. There's no chaos or disorder. Neptune is impacting on a few of you. And if you're one of those people born around these 15th, I got that wrong, forget that. Yeah, 15th, 16th, 17th, maybe the 14th, 15th to the 16th, 15th to the 17th of December. Then, yeah, this is one of those years where there is an element of fatigue and confusion and weariness and brain fog and tiredness. And it's like the more you try and hang on to people's situations and environments, the more they're slipping between your fingers like sand and water. And yeah, that's not a particularly good thing. It's been around for 6 months and it's going to stay around for another 6 months. But by February, March of next year, those people who are under Neptune's foggy influences should find that their energy levels are coming back as they get into the first 2 or 3 months of next year. Jupiter is a kind of mixed bag. He's certainly smiling very well on those of you born in November. If you're a November Sagittarius, then the period from mid-May through to late July has been full of new ideas, new possibilities, new options. Not a lot of substance, but ideas. Now Jupiter's going retrograde, so many of those ideas are going to be thrown out the window and they're going to disappear like a puff of smoke. A few others, however, will change from dream, vision and idea into blueprint, schedule and plan. And then as you get into the end of the year and Jupiter starts to move forward again, then especially as you get into mid-December through to mid-February, those plans will turn into actions. And indeed, for all of you, January through to May of next year is actually looking a bit better than normal in terms of physical get up and go and drive. So if there's anything you want to do that's going to take a lot of physical energy, then the first few months of next year seems to be a good time to initiate it. Jupiter will impact on a couple of you in a very difficult way. Only those of you born around the 20th and the 21st of December. And here, yeah, be really easy to overreach yourself, particularly between mid-November and the end of the year. So if stuff does go down in your life, which makes you question the importance or the bigness of situations, then play safe and undercut rather than overreach. You'll be glad you did come the start of January. Saturn is impacting on you big time in a very positive way. How often do you hear me say that about Saturn? Saturn is smiling on those of you born around the 11th, yeah, maybe the 10th, more like the 11th, through to about the 16th, 17th, 10th to the 17th of December. If you're one of these people, wow, Saturn, he's not being exciting, because Saturn isn't exciting. He's not being dramatic, but he is bringing a slow, steady, gradual, consistent energy of resilience, reliability, consistency, stability, hard work, structure, and clear boundaries. If you're one of these people born from the 10th to the 17th of December, this is a good year, and you should start seeing really good results coming into your life as you get into the end of this year, in a way that, as I say, it's not exciting, but it is reliable and long term. Nice. And then we come to Mars. Mars is moving into your opposite sign of Gemini any day now. And instead of spending his normal 7 weeks there, he's going to spend 7 months there because of his big retrograde process. Now, this isn't going to impact on all of you, but it is going to impact on most of you. When I say most of you, I mean about 60% of you. Those of you born from the 30th of November through to about, say, the 17th of December, particularly in the period of September and October, it'd be very easy for you to get your buttons pushed, or to say or do something you'd later regret, or to act in an impulsive or volatile way. So don't. Be aware that Mars is featuring strongly and your buttons are a little bit thinner than normal, so you could easily get them pushed if you're not careful. Far better to smile at people and say, I'm going to walk away and think about this and I'll come back to you in a week's time. That way you save yourself and the world a lot of problems. This is temporary. It'll be over by February, March. Most of you are in for a really good next 6 months because Saturn's smiling on you, Jupiter's smiling on you. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. Catch you later.